if you're failing. If your mother didn't go to school, but at 32 she had enough wisdom to sell things off the road and educate you, how can you have a university degree and you're 32, you're 28, you're 27, and you're still asking her for transport? Yet at that point, at the age of 28, she left her parents up country, in Bweju, in Lamo. She left Ajulu at 23, a young girl, came in Kampala. Amin was here, she saw. Obote was here, she saw. There was no education systems. There was no internet. There was no Facebook. There was no Skype. There was no Instagram. The roads were not this good. There were no moving cars. They were walking. And she still managed as a single mother to take all of you to school. And you gave birth. You're still living in her house. But you cannot even give tuition or fees for the child you produced, yet you have a degree and your mother ended in primary 2. You have a problem. You're going to clap, even if you're angry. Force yourself, because I'm speaking the truth. Every child should be greater than their parents. You're failing already. Of course, in African culture, our girls don't leave home until they marry, in most cases, which is okay. But if you're living under your father's roof, and you understand this principle, they shouldn't be paying electricity bills. They shouldn't be paying water bills. In fact, if possible, they shouldn't be buying food. You're 34, for Christ's sake. The woman whose house you're living can't even speak quarter of the English you have. And you know what you're doing? You're blaming the surface. This government. There are no jobs. Now, what do you want me to do? What did they do? Were there jobs in their times? Are you sure they were there? These people were manual laborers. Some of them came to the city as slaves. They slept outside. This younger generation does not want to work. They're seated with master's degrees and they are rotting in bedrooms watching movies. So you have to think at your father's age, at his age, and imagine the version of yourself at your age. Was he where you are? No. That means you're failing the next 2 generations or 3. Already. You're already determining how your children are going to look like. Because they're also going to be born in dysfunction and lack. And they're not going to be able to access the things that they could have accessed. And some of you, oh my goodness, you go to school and hang out with kids whose 2-3 generations have already determined the next 4th and how it's going to look like. And then you act like you come from that family. You do things those kids who they can fire, suspend in school. Man, we studied with kids. They suspend them. And their parent is so angry. And he says, Lucas, I'm taking you back to France. No, Daddy, I'm sorry. I didn't. No, I'm taking you back to France. Oh, I send you to your auntie in England. The boy is too stubborn. Maybe I should take him there. And then you look on the suspended list, and there's a girl from a single mother's house whose mother makes donuts to take her to school. Because you don't yet understand where you're coming from. We made those mistakes. We did. But as you grow, you learn. But there are people who are 28 and they're still thinking like that. You sit down and talk to them and that's how they think. They are so entitled. Oh, I'm annoyed. Why? How can mommy refuse to give me transport? 32? Is it your money? You find kids who are even calculating how much they're going to inherit when their parents are still around, and you think you're different from Adonijah? You're not. You're not. That means you're failing the next generation. If this doesn't motivate you, I don't know what can motivate you. Work hard. And some of you in this very service, this is why you're going to make that prayer to take you out of depending on your parents. I promise you, God is going to hear you. Tell God, liberate me. Take me to the next level. I must see better days than my parents saw. Because that's how life is. From glory to glory. From faith to faith. From grace to grace. That's how it's supposed to go. Our children are